Hey there and welcome back to the channel. This is your host Nahin. You are watching Bengal Explorer, and in today's video I'm going to talk about why you should be considering buying a Ford Ecosport over the Mahendra XUV300 in this year 2021. Well, in this particular video, I would be sharing the facts about the Ford Ecosport and why is it still best to consider over the Mahendra XUV300, and if you are someone who is considering to buy a compact SUV in this segment, then this is the video which you should be watching. So stay tuned to this video till the end and I wish you would enjoy watching it. So with that being said, let's get started. Now the first parameter which I would be discussing is the boot space of both these cars. So in terms of boot space, the XUV300 is having a boot space of 257 liters, whereas Ecosport is having a boot space of 340 liters. So in terms of boot space, Ecosport is the cleaner winner among these both compact SUVs. Now the second parameter which I would be discussing is the overall dimension of both these cars. So in terms of length, Ecosport is having a length of 3998 mm and XUV300 is having a length of 3995 mm. So in terms of length, the Ecosport is bigger than the XUV300. Now let's talk about the height of both these cars. So in terms of height, the Ecosport is having a 1647 mm whereas the Mahendra XUV300 is having a 1627 mm. So in terms of height also, Ecosport is the cleaner winner among both these cars. So it's clear that in terms of length and height, Ecosport is bigger than the XUV300. Now the third parameter which I would be discussing is the fun to drive factor of this Ford Ecosport. So in terms of handling and the high speed stability, this compact SUV is one of the best to be chosen in this segment. And the feel and feedback from the steering provide very confident during the cornering. Now the fourth parameter which I would be discussing is the ground clearance of both these compact SUVs. Well, in terms of ground clearance, Ecosport is having a ground clearance of 200 mm. Whereas the Mahendra XUV300 is having a ground clearance of 180 mm. So in terms of bad roads or off-roading, Ecosport is going to be more practical than the XUV300. And if you are still watching this video, please consider subscribing to the channel and turn on the notification for future updates. And in case you like this video, press the like button, and in case you dislike, please comment down the reason so that I can improve in my future updates. And if you want to watch the off-roading capability of the Ford Ecosport, then I'll be giving the link in the description below. You can check that link out where I have discussed about the off-roading capability of the Ford Ecosport. Now let's focus on the fifth parameter, which is about the spare tires. So in Ecosport, the spare tire is mounted on the back, which looks more attractive and gives it a SUV look, and the wheels size is similar to the one which is provided in the car. Whereas in Mahendra XUV300 it comes with the small size wheels and it comes with rim wheel. So in terms of overall package, Ecosport is still a better choice than the XUV300. So these were all the factors where Ecosport is a better choice than the XUV300. Now let's talk about the advantages of XUV300 over the Ecosport. So the first parameter is the mileage of both these compact SUVs. Well, in terms of ARAI certified mileage, Ecosport is having a mileage of 15 to 16 kmpl in petrol. Whereas in the Mahendra XUV300, the mileage is slightly better, which is around 17 to 18 kmpl. So in terms of mileage, the Mahendra XUV300 is going to be slightly better and more fuel efficient than the Ecosport. And if you want to check the mileage test of the Ford Ecosport, then a dedicated video on the mileage test is already live in my channel. I will be giving the link in the description below. If you want, you can check that out. Now the second parameter is the rear AC vents of the Mahendra XUV300. And moreover, the Mahendra XUV300 comes with dual climate control, whereas Ecosport comes with the front AC vents only. So in terms of the amount of cooling power in both the cars during the hot summer, the Mahendra XUV300 is the winner. So now let's talk about the third parameter, which is about the airbags. So in terms of safety, both the cars are almost similar. Ford Ecosport is well known for its safety features and good build quality. And in terms of Mahendra XUV300, it's also not that much bad. So in the Mahendra XUV300 comes with 7 airbags in its top model, whereas Ecosport is coming with 6 airbags in its top models. So in terms of number of airbags in the car, the Mahendra XUV300 is slightly better than the Ford's Ecosport. Now let's conclude this video short. So if you are someone who is not concerned about the mileage or loves the fun to drive factor, then Ecosport is going to be the best compact SUV in this segment. Meanwhile, if you are someone who is concerned with the mileage and proper rear AC vent, then XUV300 should be the one to satisfy you. And thank you for tuning into the channel, and I wish to see you in the next one.